for the masculine and feminine energy check-in. If you haven't seen me do this reading before, this is when I look at the collective's masculine and feminine energies. It does not matter your gender. We all embody both. We all should be able to freely access both. It's a spiel. It is a spiel. So hang out here. I'll explain it during the reading for sure. I will say though, what I've noticed too, and it makes sense because everything's a mirror, right? As above, so below and such. But you may recognize this energy happening outside of you as well. Okay, so I'll just leave that there. Totally let me know if that resonates with you guys, but this is meant to focus on you, your inner healing, how to become whole, etc. Okay, so we just had outsider fall out of the oracle deck here. Misfit, loner, wanderer. The number 22 could be important to you. You might be seeing repeating twos in general. This is about you feeling like I don't fit in. Where is my home? Where is my safe space? I'm not able to relate to the people around me, to the circumstances around me. I just want to see, yeah, witness, to know yourself, to speak out. This is your personal evidence. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a shadow work reading for sure. So trigger warning as always, okay? But let's see what comes up in the energy for us. If the reading does resonate, I'd appreciate it so much if you would like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave your feedback. It helps me tremendously as a reader and for people to find the reading that need it, okay? As far as the algorithm goes. So we have the Three of Cups in the reverse popping out here on the masculine side. Some of you may be going through a separation, or you just feel very separate from your heart, from connection in general, from feelings. Okay. Hey, Ruthann. Again, this could be happening outside of you. The Wheel of Fortune. Something was destined to be like this, though. The Lovers underneath. So you may be experiencing an outside energy where you're disconnecting, okay, or going through a breakup or taking a step back. But this is to bring you into completion with yourself. When I was just like, it's a big spiel, I'll explain, you know, the reading during the reading. This is exactly what I was talking about. The Lovers used to be called the choice. I've told you guys this before if you've been with me. Okay, we have to choose our feminine, choose our masculine energies. And then we come into divine union, wholeness, home for ourselves. That's when we, again, everything is a mirror, attract outside of ourselves a loving union. This is the Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers. This is what you're working towards. But you have to get rid of the bad egg, is what I'm getting there. Yeah, I'm getting bad egg, rotten egg, spoiled egg, okay? Maybe do an egg cleanse. Let's see, we have the Star in the reverse coming up here for your masculine. My goodness. Justice in the reverse. So Death in the reverse. The Fool. Okay, 4 out of 5 cards for your masculine energy are major arcana. Okay, so if you feel like things are very intense, okay, or there's like this bubble up in the energy, yeah, that would make complete sense. All right, this is loud. The universe wants you to look at something here. You might have Aquarius, Libra, Scorpio, Aries in your chart. It doesn't matter, okay? But I like to just shout them out just in case. Let's pull your feminine energy. Take a look what's going on over there. King of Cups on your masculine shadow side. So it's all about acknowledging your truth, the depth of your feelings. We were talking about those depthy emotions, okay? Like heart as deep as the ocean type of stuff. We're coming up with the Tower on our feminine side. Scorpio energy. Oh my goodness, what happened, collective? 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. And we had the 3 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, you cut somebody off or something. I'm getting like is irreconcilable. Is that how you say that? Page of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, the Hermit. I have to go through this alone. I have to go forward alone. I have to learn how to be on my own, how to build independence. Very interesting considering I just told you the shadow energy for your masculine is the King of Cups and your feminine's energy going forward is the King of Cups. So we'll tie that together soon, okay? I want to break these down for you. Let's pull A shadow oracle from the Yin Yang oracle deck. What's going on here, please? What's going on for the collective? Closed off, guarded, resistant, healing, inner child. Okay, so that's why your feminine energy feels like you need to be alone right now. You need to tend to you. You can't fix what's outside of you when you're coming from a broken place. I'm getting your mask first, right? Like they tell you on an airplane in case of emergencies. It's that. And I feel like you've been resisting this. You've been resisting really coming into true union with yourself, acknowledging that depth, you know, of the ocean feeling, because it was heavy. I'm also very drawn to the lotus, okay, growing in the mud. There's something beautiful that can come from this. That's the whole point. But you have to be willing to look at it. So let's, I'm hearing double down. I don't know. We'll find out. Show me the star in the reverse, please, for this masculine energy in the collective. So remember, again, you might recognize this is happening outside of yourself, but this is also happening within all of us. Okay, so it's important that you reflect and take a look at the how. There's something very deep that needs to be healed. You could have been distracted or on a path that wasn't for your highest vibration. It wasn't your destiny. The devil. So yeah, you could have been on a path that wasn't for you, okay? This could also, I'm getting mental health here, addiction, distracted by, I'm getting right away like sex, okay? Capricorn energy there. What else? Queen of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, what we thought was love. What we thought was love. The Lovers in the reverse. There you go. Gemini energy here. We have been either recently, or this could even be, we're getting the inner child, so like all of our lives, mistaken attention for love, sex for love, intimacy for love, something like this. And this is the deep part where we're healing. We're getting down to the nitty gritty is what I'm getting here. I'm going to go another layer in. I can't believe how many major arcanas are coming out. It's a good thing though. We can't not deal with it. It's all, I'm reaching a boiling point. You may feel like you took a wrong turn somewhere, okay? Show me the devil. What is this, please? I'm telling you, giving to things that aren't healthy for you, okay? So watch what you're consuming, mind, body, soul. 5 of Wands in the reverse. 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. You know, I'm getting here, like robbed of your voice, like a Little Mermaid type of an energy here. Like I can't speak, or I haven't been able to speak my truth. So I turn to escapism, whether that's, you know, going to the bar too much, relationships, okay, mental health, like shutting down energetically. But this feels like something you're inviting into your environment with the 6 of Pentacles. Something makes me think that you think you have it under control, and the Divine's like, absolutely not. This is not a placeholder. Okay, so you are cognizant to a certain degree. Show me the Lovers in the reverse. Where's the imbalance here? This, for some of you, this could be manifesting outside of yourself, like you are going through a breakup and you're turning to like hookups, okay? Or again, like, you know, drinking, going to the bar. I just want a good time. Like that is not going to heal your soul. That's not going to make the pain go away. Something huge in the energy lately has been, time doesn't heal all wounds. The teacher just changes, okay? 2 of Wands, how you're currently living, the High Priestess in the reverse, Pisces energy showing up. Very disconnected. You're not listening to your feminine. You might be causing this tower moment on yourself. Like your soul is kind of like kicking your ass. And I'll elaborate more on that in a moment. But I've been disconnected from being able to use my intuition to know, is this healthy? Do I feel safe here? It's like I'm just being thrown in certain situations. Or again, I'm inviting unhealthy people, places, things into my environment, thinking I've got this. I'm in control. Spirit says, no, you're not. Okay, you're disconnected. That's the problem to begin with. Ace of Wands, right. Yeah, that's giving me instant gratification. That's giving me, I'm uncomfortable and I don't want to be upset. What can I do to turn it off? Okay, my comfort over my truth is what I'm getting there with your masculine energy. And it looks like your feminine energy has a big problem with that, considering that you're opening up with the Tower. So let's hop over here and take a look. What is this Tower for the feminine energy in the collective? I just heard 8, so the 8s can be important to you. You could have been manifesting on Lionsgate. Also, maybe you feel like you're caught in a loop, okay? Show me the Tower. Strength in the reverse, Leo energy. The Moon, Cancer, Pisces energy. 10 of Wands in the reverse. There's a huge trigger here that you don't want to feel anymore. You can't carry this weight. It's deep. It's buried very deep. And your feminine energy is saying, I'm sick of this. Your feminine energy, this is like the energy of like, I'm sick of keeping your secret. I'm sick of cleaning up after you. And you're talking to yourself. Okay, so your feminine sees your masculine as self-destructive maybe. Okay, hey Amy. Let's take a deeper look at this Moon. Like, I'm sick of operating from a disconnected place. I'm sick of making choices that just seem the easiest and then it turns out to hurt me the most. Okay, so this is serious accountability. Yeah, 8 of Cups. I need to walk away. I need to leave this in the past. So again, this could be manifesting outside of yourself where you're recognizing that someone is unhealthy and you're walking away from them, possibly, because you feel like it's you carrying it all, okay? But you're doing this to yourself. Everything is a mirror. And to somewhere, somehow, you're doing this to yourself. Tell me more. The Fool. I need a new way of living, of being, and I'm not afraid to go at this alone. Remember your feminine was showing us that, okay? And it's really aligning, honestly, with the yin yang oracles I pulled, right? Being closed off and healing your inner child. Like, I need to do this in private. It feels like you're putting yourself in timeout. We're going to look more at this, but I feel like you don't completely trust yourself 100% with who's surrounding you or what's surrounding you or around certain substances, people, you know, things like this, okay? I have to cough, sorry. Let's look in the past to kind of get a grasp at what's going on here. Your masculine is showing the Justice in the reverse, Libra energy. So your masculine could be telling me, I've always gotten the short end of the stick. I've never felt congruent or whole as a person. This could be also your masculine telling me, I've always felt pulled in 2 different directions, 2 different lives. For some of you, this could be symbolizing you've been this way since a divorce, okay? But it's deeper than that. 4 of Swords, 8 of Coins in the reverse, the Page of Wands. You told yourself that you were going to do things differently in the past. Something wasn't fair. But it was like, instead of doing what you needed to do, and I'm talking about like checking in with emotions, developing a spiritual practice, getting enough sleep, the boring shit, right? That was avoided. It was danced around. Again, I'm getting you not following through with what you said you were going to do. Because your feminine energy, I'm telling you, you had this like I don't know, I'm getting like a come to Jesus moment in the past where you had this realization, this wake up call. I can't live like this, or I don't want to live like this anymore. I don't want to be disconnected. I don't want to escape. But you didn't follow through. That's what I'm getting here. We didn't have the self-discipline to follow through. Let me peek at your feminine energy to see what she's saying, because she's saying, I wanted to forgive myself. I wanted to let the pain go. This was my fresh start. And that's what she's alluding to as well with this Fool energy. I promised myself a fresh start where I could feel, I could have input, I could learn to trust myself. And I think if I'm reading this correctly, it's just, could be like a lack of resources or a lack of knowing how to just sit with yourself and really take inventory on what it is you're feeling. A lot of you are very psychic, okay? Talking gifted, getting download, but you're rubbing it off as coincidences, or you don't believe in yourself. The Chariot, Cancer energy here. Yeah, your feminine energy is just like, I wanted to leave my pain in the past. This was my do-over. So let's use the analogy that this was a divorce, right? This would be like, okay, well, I'm divorcing and I'm starting over. This is almost like midlife crisis energy, but a renewal, okay? A rebirth, if you will. Let me see. And I feel like your masculine is, it looks like it was half-assed. And again, that could be a lack of resources, a lack of skills, okay? Self-discipline. Six of Swords in the reverse, yeah. I went to go and I didn't go anywhere. I got in the car and there was no gas in the tank. Hold on, I feel very, these are stuck together. 9 Swords. The High Priest, I don't know why these are stuck together. The High Priestess in the reverse and the World in the reverse. And listen, these are stuck together because this has been your whole fucking life. Again, it could have been one event that really highlighted this for you, that you had to look at it. But deep down, you know that you have been disconnected from your intuition, from your psychic gifts, from spirit, okay? I'm telling you, like your whole life. Because it would require you to look at the hard things, to take, I don't know, accountability, or look at trauma, okay, that you haven't processed yet. Oh yeah, this is a big bubble in the energy. Again, I'm getting boiling point, okay? Like it's about to combust. The Star. This is the key. Developing your feminine energy. So a lot of you might be living in survival mode, okay? I talk about this often. I'm coming out with a podcast soon to talk about it more and more, okay? But when we are living in survival mode, when we're born into survival mode, we don't have the privilege to check in with how our feminine energy is feeling, to be like, hey, how is this affecting me long term? How am I handling this? The goal is to just make it through the day, okay? And I feel like you were in that situation for a long time. Your feminine energy is saying, Tower moment, I don't want to live this way anymore. And again, I feel like you had a mini epiphany of this in the past, but we just didn't know how to stop, okay? All right, let's keep moving forward, but there's a lot there. I offer this as a private reading, okay? So if this is resonating, I suggest you get in contact with me, okay? So I'm glad that it's helping, Amy. Your masculine's current energy is 10 of Wands. I mean, like, spread thin, if I've ever seen it. Overwhelmed with responsibilities, choices, worries, okay? What will I do? What will people think? All these, at the end of the day, they're excuses, but they feel very real in your masculine energy. What if, what if, what if? Which is so interesting because your feminine energy is just like, this is where I need to go at this alone. For me, I need to do this for me is coming in. So yeah, you might be surrounded by peers, family, friends, a lover that isn't gonna understand this new version of you. You're not going to relate to this person anymore. Show me the Ten of Wands. Like, you've outgrown this, and I just don't think you want to. This is like the kid that doesn't want to graduate. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're a third-year senior because they're afraid of the world. They own high school. You know what I mean? This is that energy. For sure. You've mastered survival mode. You know how to live there. You know how to exist there. Tower in the reverse. Yeah, you are avoiding exactly what your feminine is asking for. Written requests from your feminine. Okay? To make this huge change. Let the whole foundation crumble. Your house, your safe space right now, condemned. There's inner demons. There's addictions. There's toxic people, places, things. It's not sustainable. You can't live there anymore. Okay? Like, your feminine energy is putting that caution tape up, putting that notice on the door. And your masculine is like, I built this with my bare hands. You know what I'm saying? Page of, Spirit is funny. Page of Cups in the reverse and the Hangman in the reverse. Your masculine is refusing to look at, like, this isn't it, or this isn't enough. Like, there's a hard realization that who and what is surrounding you isn't enough because there's grief there, okay? But also because then your worst fear, you have to go within. You have to feel your feelings, and you have to do it alone. Some of you may not know how to be alone with your own thoughts. Because your masculine energy is just like, no, I can't accept this, or I can't deal with this right now. It's not convenient, basically, is what this is showing me. Let me go a little bit deeper here, okay? You know, though, I'm telling you, you're not completely blind to this. It's just you work really hard to not see it, okay? But you have some awareness. It's getting loud. Some of you, it's because it's going to require you to be very honest about a romantic relationship you could be involved in. Like, there will be a question mark in the air. Like, you recognize they're not changing, or you have to leave them behind. You can't save them, that type of a thing, okay? On the internal level, this is about you being afraid to make changes. Like, no one has done it like this before. This is the cycle breaker energy. Congrats. If you found my channel, if you found me, you are a cycle breaker. This is who I'm meant to work with, okay? For you to find true love, for you to come into union, you have to first come into yourself, which is going to shift your whole belief system, how the world works, how you see the world, how you see connection, how you see love. Moving from transactional love, I have to perform, I have to play small, to unconditional love. I deserve it because I exist. Okay, there's a lot of concepts there, I know. King of Swords on the bottom with the Magician, but look what happens when you make the right choice. You manifest your dreams, your desires. And it will require surrender, and I think that scares the shit out of you, especially if all you know is survival mode, okay? Now, I'm going to look into your feminine energy here because she's about to tattle. She's saying she does not, yeah, obviously, she doesn't feel like complete. Like your masculine energy and your feminine energy are a team, okay? She doesn't feel protected. You don't trust yourself with your emotions to feel your stuff, to look at the truth, yes. But I'm also getting there's someone around you that she does not feel safe with. Three of Pentacles in the reverse, please. Like, they're not on my side. They're not on my team. Queen of Cups in the reverse. There you go. My love is taken advantage of. My heart is taken advantage of. And I give too much. I keep pouring into this. I keep pouring into this. And your feminine is like, no more. Some of you might be trying to approach this like, well, I'm just going to go cold about it. That's not the answer. You're not supposed to go cold within. Five of Cups in the reverse. with the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, your feminine energy is just like, I quit working with this person. This is like, I'm breaking up with this soul contract. That's like what that is. And you can't actually really do that. The contract is probably for you to do the breaking up, okay? But that's what this is. It's a no more. I'm out. I'm done. I'm getting like mothering this energy anymore. I'm not going to pretend that this is okay. I'm not going to accept less than I deserve. I'm not fighting for this. I'm not pouring into it. And I know for a lot of you, yeah, look, even the shadow card is like, no, it's not a part of my future. Three of Wands in the reverse. Absolutely not. I'm not banking on it. I'm not counting on it. I've got my shirt and my lip gloss and I'm out of here. So it's your feminine energy, okay? Your heart can't be involved in this anymore. So here's your masculine's choice. Are you going to go and connect in solitude and silence with yourself to keep you from turning into cold? Like that, I don't know how else to explain that. It's just, it would be completely disconnected. Your feminine's out. She's leaving. So is your masculine energy going to run after her to save the relationship, or are you going to numb yourself out? This feels like a climax moment. I worry for some of you, to be completely honest with you. Some of you are overindulging, are partying way too much, or are trying to find another to fill what you are supposed to fill for yourself. My recommendation would be to go after her, okay? For yourself, all right? Union in self is always the goal. Otherwise, I'm telling you right now, you're going to live disconnected. Unable to connect. Even if you had somebody that you admired around you, you wouldn't even be able to connect with them how you would want to, because your feminine is like slamming the door, basically, okay? So, oh, that's hard. Your emotions, your soul, your heart can't live like this anymore. I know I'm like kind of redundant, but I really need to get this out, I feel. Your feminine is saying all or nothing. My heart is involved or it's not. You're going to trust my intuitive knowledge, what I already know, or you're not. I'm sick of being pushed aside. And again, this might be manifesting outside of you, okay? But this is happening within you too. Let's look at how your masculine energy is viewing your feminine. Death in the reverse, okay? Scorpio energy. Something will end. The 13th can be important to you, okay? I'm also very much getting a Halloween feel off this. Cicadas could be a thing, okay? Also bees in general, but I'm getting cicadas there. King of Swords. The Five of Wands. It's such a battle. The Sun. Why is your happiness such a battle? Hey, Natalise. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for being here. If you guys would hit that like button, I'd appreciate it tremendously. Leo energy showing up. Your masculine energy is saying, what I want, what my heart wants is too hard. I can't do it. It's you quitting on yourself. It does still feel a bit on your masculine's energy like you think you're saving it for later, but this is avoidance. This isn't, you know, strategic. Like, okay, I'm going to deal with my emotions when my cup is full. No, this is avoidance. I'm going to get a bit more on this. Show me more. How does our masculine energy see our feminine? It's just this big question mark. I have no idea how I could ever find that happiness within me. Sunflowers too. Like, I'm very drawn to that. Okay. But inner child as well. It's like, I don't know how to give myself that safe space. I don't know how to make myself like regulate my emotions, be my calm space. Okay. Hi, welcome everybody. Page of Swords with the Strength card. Oh, Have you, collective, have you been getting crazy signs, synchronicities, coincidences? Stop writing them off as that right now. Even your masculine energy is just like, yeah, I keep getting this sign that I need to do X, Y, and Z, and you won't look at it because it's too hard. Stop that. Stop it. Your feminine sees your masculine as the Six of Pentacles. Sometimes I show up, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I listen to myself, sometimes I acknowledge the signs. Sometimes I can recognize that I feel a certain way, but then again, I breadcrumb myself. This is about self-discipline and self-trust. This is probably one of the most complicated masculine and feminine readings I've done. You know, interestingly enough, I did a personal for someone on these yesterday, and theirs were like really, really, like it was thick energy. I don't know how else to describe it. So it's in the collective for sure. Repressed trauma is in the energy as well. So be mindful of that, okay? Show me more how the feminine sees our masculine energy, please. High Priestess, Nine of Cups. I know what we want. Can you please listen? That's your feminine. If you could just trust me, if you could just open up to me. I feel like you're telling yourself it's too good to be true, or like that's a child's point of view. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all happiness and sunflowers. I live in reality. That's your survival mode talking. That's your trauma talking. That's your conditioning talking. Okay. King of Coins. Oh, shoot. Five of Cups. The Hermit. Your feminine is talking about we saw it in the beginning, okay? With these oracle cards, as far as like needing to be like closed off and guarded to heal our inner child, okay? Your feminine is talking about this in a context of like, you need to sit here and you need to think about it and understand this journey it's the sacred wound. I guess that's the easiest way to explain it to you guys. Like this will be our foundation. You think everything's crumbling, but in reality, we just laid like concrete and what we're going to build. So the hardships, what you've had to endure in survival mode, why you have been in survival mode is the answer. It's the point, it's the lesson. Remember I was telling you earlier that time does not heal all wounds, the teacher just changes, okay? We're talking about getting to the core lesson. And yes, this is possibly a dark night of the soul or an ego death, but it's gonna bring you abundance. It's not to relive it, to reflect on your emotions. It's to understand it, to gain that wisdom. Carry it with you. To learn the lesson and make better choices going forward. That's why you don't trust yourself. You're not reflecting on the lesson. Therefore, you keep mindlessly, blindly repeating life patterns. Yeah, there's just like, there's a lot of heaviness and darkness I'm getting, okay, which is probably going to translate to depression or grief, okay, or trauma that needs to be looked at. Again, your feminine energy is not asking you to relive this. They're asking you to look at it, to read your own story, to acknowledge your own story and understand how you can create your destiny from this, okay? Anything else that the feminine wants to say with that? And then we'll get some advice for both of these energies, okay? I know this is a thick reading. I know this is a more advanced reading for sure for those that are on your healing journey. So give yourselves a big pat on the back if you're watching this. You're doing great. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse and the Tower in the reverse. This is the change that needs to be made here. You to stop half-assing your own healing. There is a deep cycle that needs that new concrete. Survival mode could run in your family is what I'm getting here, okay? Breaking cycles for you, for the generations that come after you. I'm hearing influence. You're supposed to be a large influence. Let me see. Going forward, I mean, I like it. Your masculine energy is in the Fool, okay? Remember? Your feminine energy was taking her t-shirt and gloss, and she was outsies. Looks like you're going after yourself here. Let's take a look. And listen, you don't have to be perfect here. Not even a little bit. You're not expected to know all the answers. You're just supposed to show up, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, you're doing things completely different. And so don't be afraid of imposter syndrome. I think is probably like a catalyst that can really keep people from learning something new or feeling uncomfortable. You're not an imposter. You're a first timer, okay? Same thing, I'm telling you, I'm just going to keep using my podcast thing because it's what's relevant with me right now. Like, I avoided that forever because, like, I've never edited anything, you know, intimidating. But I will. I'll become seasoned at it, you know. Things like this, okay? Judgment in the reverse. The Fool again. Why do I feel like you're still trying to dictate a bit? I hope that dictate energy is going to translate into, like, I won't quit on myself. Like, I'm holding myself accountable. Hold on. I'm hearing don't become what hurt you. Yeah, King of Cups. Okay. King of Pentacles. This is going to be abundant. You just trusting the universe, surrendering. Okay, hi. Thanks, guys. The Tower in the reverse here. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll figure it out. 10 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. Oh, man. This is beautiful. I love seeing a turnaround. Oh, my goodness gracious. I love seeing a turnaround. You guys are heading for something that is very sustainable. And I'm getting like long-term sustainability. And it is about your choices. Look, you're choosing yourself. What you don't talk about, what you don't ask, you're finally choosing it. So let's see. Your feminine energy going forward is talking about the King of Cups. So remember, that was your masculine shadow card, right? Feeling the deep feelings, okay? Feelings as deep as the ocean. Yeah, you're looking at those. You should be very proud of yourself. 9 Wands, the 2 of Swords in the reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles. So your masculine's pulling the King of Pentacles. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Your feminine energy is pulling the Queen of Pentacles. That's a divine pair right there. You are. You are learning how to come into union with yourself. You're making the choice. And I see you acknowledging it is hard. Don't be afraid. I'm getting, there's that 3 Pentacles again. Okay, with the Lovers underneath. To seek out help, okay? Therapy if you need it. Mentorship, okay? A tarot reading, whatever that is for you. You need a safe space to just examine your feelings again without reliving it. You don't have to relive your past. You don't have to be chained to your past. Not at all. But you do have to open your eyes and you have to understand the lesson. Okay? It's about understanding the lesson, not getting distracted by the teacher of the lesson. Show me more. That 9 Wands with 2 Cups. Some of you are like, I don't want to be alone. Some of you are using like love as a motivation. And yes, of course, I'm always going to preach to you about coming into union with yourself first. But this is about like, I want true love. I don't want to be treated like trash, or I don't want to date people that are broken and too hurt to accept or give love. I want real love. I want someone on my vibration. And that is what is looking like is going to set you into your own healing journey. Any last minute advice for the collective? Very good. This is very good. It started out real heavy. I didn't know how it was going to go. I really didn't, but You know, and I remember, you guys can check the playlist, the All Signs playlist. But the energy I read, it was the post-shadow retrograde energy. And I remember there being a tower moment coming out of it. Like, oh, it was still going to be bumpy. It's because you had to look at what you were just turning your freaking eye to before. But it's okay. All in divine time. All right, advice is the Six of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Hermit. Yes, do not be afraid to be alone right now, to do some soul searching, okay? You are going to discover your worth. I mean, this is beautiful. This is knowing your own heart inside and out, knowing your intentions. This is self-forgiveness. This is self-compassion. And the truth is, my loves, we can only meet people as deeply as we have met ourselves. So by doing this and learning how to unconditionally accept yourself, know your intentions, forgive, love, you're going to be able to offer this to your partner, okay? Or your future partner. This is beautiful. And this is what I see happening for a lot of you. Really, really, really dope. Also, June 19th could be a day for you, okay? All right, well, I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that helped. If you would like your own personal, feel free to email me. We can schedule that for you. Check out the other readings in my all sign playlist, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.